My name is Kenneth Karai. I'm 22 years old. I was born in a small village known as Kampura. I was interested in doing cycling. I joined this group known as Safari Simbas. The owner is David Kinja. He didn't know about competition. So all we did is when you get the bike, just go around the village and then bring back at the evening. After 1 year and a half, we started going to small races around with our mountain bikes. My first race was in Gong Hills. I did it with a black mamba. I turned out to be number 2, luckily. So I was competing against with mountain bikes. So right now we are like stuck. We are doing our best here in Kenya, but Pan-Africa, I think it will take us to the next level. So we can get more exposure from bigger races, can become better. We always do hard working, but sometimes it's hard.
My name is Peter Kadere. I'm 22 years old. I'm turning 23 very soon. And I was raised by one parent. My father died when I was very young. It has been a challenge when I was young, because in sport you avoid a lot of things like drugs. So it was a challenge, because when I followed them with my black mamba, they went very fast and I had to stop somewhere and start coughing. And I decided I'll join them to see what they use so that they go that faster. Until when I entered into Safari Simbas, that's when I was given a bike. And I had my first race was in Dogoto. It's not in that good condition, but I had to, because there was no other choice. It was a challenge because that was my first race. It had mechanic problems, but I managed to finish at the junior category at third position. I didn't give up. Yes, I remember one of the funniest days that when I was given a very big jersey, and I didn't have a good bottle. I was given a very big bottle, so I had to put it behind my back, and then it was hanging until here. I couldn't even cycle. Yeah, I've achieved a lot because I've been winning some races here in Kenya, and I've gone to Commonwealth Games this year. So, and I want to achieve more than that. I love cycling so much. I had a problem. I had a mechanic problem, but I managed to go nine laps. It was 12 laps. I managed to go 9 laps. But at that time, I didn't train that. I didn't have, compared to the other cyclists, my training was not that good, and component bikes, management. So if I had good components and good training and a good coach, I'm sure I would have done better than that. I did my best. If you had that good management and good component, and then you put science there, I think you might do better. Being on 30 position there, it is not easy. If I had good support now and then I build myself, my dream is to take young people like me, they get something through me, I teach them what I can offer. So I would love so much to empower young people like me.
So my name is Lewin Mushil. I'm 21 years old. I was born in a small village called Geshalani. In our family we were 3. And being a single mother, it's been a big challenge for my mother to help us maybe in education level. So it's been a challenge for me learning till I finished my Form 4 education. From there, before I had started riding, I was 12 years old. I used to hear Kinja on radios, on TVs. He was so famous, and then he used to pass my home for training and training other guys. So near my house, there is a big forest, and Kinja used to come there, and on that day, he asked me if I can go to the camp and start learning how to make bikes, fix bikes, and learning how to ride. I was so small, so I was given a small bike. So slowly by slowly, I started riding. At that time, I was at school, so I used to ride on Saturdays and Sundays on weekends. So my first race was at Gong Forest. This was the race which was sponsored by DHL. So I came the first one. I continued training, feeling yes, I can do it on cycling. But then I didn't train so much because I was in school, so I used it on weekends. when I won the race, that was my happiest moment. So I didn't know if you won a race, you can be just appreciated and shown this is the way, and people like show you, yes, you can do it, Raymond. So now my happiest moment is that going all through those challenges, I have found someone who can sponsor me and push me to the next level of cycling, and feel like, yeah, I can do this. Right now I'm stuck. I'm not riding that much, but now I'm stuck. I'm doing like I'm fixing bikes and motorbikes. I think now if I don't have a good support, so my life is stuck there. I feel good because I have found someone who can sponsor me to the next level of cycling.
My name is Brian Geshia. I'm 18 years old. We met with Kenneth. I noticed that I like cycling. I asked him if I would join the group, and we started training. Then he told me to wait, then he called me back. We started training. I was best in football. That's where he found me and asked me to join, and we start training. Because whenever there's no discipline, you cannot be able to continue with the thing. For me, it will help me not to be a drug addicted person, because many youths there, they are using drugs, staying there idle, stealing, entering people's homes, taking whatever is outside. Okay, right now the bike that I have is too heavy because it is like 30 kgs. Okay, I look forward to like a better bicycle so that I can grow.
Team Panahf is about empowering the youth, and it's about taking them to the next level. You've heard stories of 3 cyclists who have been taken to the first level by no other than David Kinja of Safari Simbas, and all thanks goes to David for doing that. At this present moment in time, these cyclists are now looking to get to the next level. The next level now means being supported not only by bananas and peanuts, but now being supported by science, being supported mechanically, being supported emotionally, being supported financially, and also being supported by people who are not necessarily in this part of the world, by other pro cyclists, teams, benefactors and sponsors and supporters worldwide. So here lies an opportunity to get these riders to the world stage. And can we do that? Yes, we can. Because as part of the whole due diligence process beforehand, we looked at some of the results that the riders that you've heard about have produced. 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, Ken Karaya entered a local race where over a 106 kilometer stage or race, he was only a minute behind the leader, who incidentally happened to be a pro rider. Now if you look at the statistics, Ken managed to get to that stage with just peanuts and water. We're very confident that today, with people such as Precision Hydration, with people such as USN, and people who are also supporting them in kind and donation, we can take these guys internationally and start producing results. We have little, we're working on donations, we're working on donations in kind, and wherever we can beg, we'll beg, wherever we can steal, we'll steal, and wherever we can borrow, we'll borrow. So help support this initiative, and let's do the best thing and the right thing for them. Thank you.